How's everybody doing today? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we are back with another banger. So yeah, man, please smash that like button and subscribe. And yeah, man, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk Omar Figueroa's younger brother, Brandon Figueroa, losing a close decision to Stephen Fulton Jr. Okay, you guys? They're going to do a rematch now. The rematch is going to take place on February 25th on Showtime in Minneapolis, okay? So, yeah, they're going to be battling. It says Fulton will be moving up to 126 to battle Brandon Figueroa in a rematch for the interim WBC featherweight title. Wow, so Stephen Fulton Jr., you guys, is moving up. He will not be at 122 anymore, and he will not fight Inoue, which is moving up to 122 pounds. I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. I feel like we had something brewing with the Inoue versus Fulton Jr. fight. I feel like that fight was getting a little closer to possibly getting made. You know, a lot of fans was clamoring about it. I was one of the fans that was clamoring about it. And, you know, I just feel like, you know, this is a fight that'll be a fan-friendly fight, I think. You know, both guys, you know, Fulton can bang, Inoue can bang, you know. But I'm not going to get too much wrapped up on that fight. We're going to talk Figueroa and Fulton, man. I feel like both guys are definitely, you know, without a doubt, you know, top-tier talent. You know, I feel like, you know, Stephen Fulton Jr., he was a big 122-pounder, and he had good success at 122 pounds. I'm not sure that, you know, they have the same success at 126, just because, you know, the punches are hitting, the punches are harder, and this type of matchup right here, I feel like could possibly favor, you know, Figueroa, because I feel like he was, you know, he was a big 122-pounder as well. Both of these guys were. They were busting at the seams to move up. But, you know, I feel like, you know, with this going down, and, you know, I guess Fulton relinquishing his belts. Excuse me, you guys. With him doing that, and him, you know, pretty much letting his belts go because he's moving up in weight. I mean, what does that say about Fulton? I mean, he's trying to move up. He feels like he's done enough at 122. There was still, you know, another unification to do and to be undisputed. There was only one more fight left to be undisputed, you know? And I feel like, you know, we could have got that fight, you know, but hey, man, that's how boxing goes. These fighters, you know, come and go, and you know, I just feel like certain fights could have got made in boxing history, and I feel like this could go down as one of them. For Fulton to be undisputed at 122, because I feel like he could have achieved that. He was that good at 122, but I don't know if he has the same, you know, success at 126. I'm not saying that it can't happen, because we've seen it fighters time and time again move up and make it happen. But I just feel like he had a better advantage over fighters, being that he could box and punch at 122. Figueroa as well. He was you know, more of a power puncher when it comes down to it. Figueroa was 23 and 0, I believe, when he fought Fulton Jr. And he had 18 knockouts. So that's a pretty good. That's over a 50% knockout ratio. You know, I feel like, you know, Figueroa had power too. But they're moving up to 126 pounds now, you guys. So we gotta see. We really gotta see. We gotta see if these guys are, you know, gonna be equipped to fight the best at 126. You know, Gary Russell, I believe he's moving up. I would have loved to see. Could you guys imagine a Gary Russell Jr. versus Stephen Fulton Jr. fight? That'll be a dope fight. That'll be a pretty dope fight. because they resemble each other a little bit in certain ways. You know, they're both very slick. And I just feel like, you know, with Gary Russell, he's getting a little older in age. But I think he's still good. He's 34. He said he had shoulder problems. Hopefully he gets healed up. And 100% Gary Russell Jr. could be a problem for anybody at 126 or 130, I feel like he can go up to 130. He's talking about he could possibly skip 130 and go to 135. I don't see that happening. I see a possible fight with the winner of this fight possibly fighting Gary Russell or, you know, some of the other top guys at 126. Gary Russell's still in the top 10 ratings. He's number 6 right now. Being a guy, Mark Maceo, that beat him is ranked number 3. They got Brandon Figueroa, number 2, already in the 126-pound division. And, you know, I really want to see, you know, with Carlos, with Brandon Figueroa, with him knocking out Carlos Castro, that was a really good comeback fight for him, man, for him to knock that guy out. You know, Carlos Castro was, I believe he had lost a split decision to Luis Neri, which a lot of people thought he, you know, won that fight. And, you know, when he fought Brandon Figueroa, he got iced, yo. Straight up, he got iced. And, you know, it's one of those things, man. You know, you got to protect yourself at all times. And he got caught. Brandon Figueroa, you know, Castro down in round number 3. And then they stopped the fight, broski. But, yeah, it was a good, like I said, Figueroa versus Fulton. I think it'll be a good fight, an entertaining fight. We could possibly see some knockdowns at 126 in this fight. We see that the power does carry for Figueroa. He's already got a knockout at 126 already. And like I said, I believe this is going to be Fulton's first fight at 126. So we're going to have to see, man, you know. We're going to have to see. But Fulton's taking a fight, so he's pretty confident that he can win this fight. I'm not saying that he can't win this fight, but this is going to be a good fight, man. It's going to be a good rematch because the first fight was good. If you guys didn't watch the first fight, definitely go watch the first fight. But the first fight was definitely good. And yeah, man, I would definitely want to know what you guys think about this fight, man. It's definitely going to be coming up soon. And yeah, man, let me know what you guys think about this fight, man, in the comment section. Please, whatever you guys do, smash that like button. And I do normally say subscribe, but this time don't even subscribe. Just share it. You know, you don't even got to subscribe right now. Just share the video. That's all I ask. All right? Thank you guys so much. You guys have a wonderful day. This is Corley Boxing.